Hello, welcome to my video. Today I'm going to talk about the exercise 13. The exercise contains two main functions. The first one is for finding the slope of a line, and the second one is finding the y-intercept of that line. So first of all, I import the assist module, and I create my first function here, test, and it has one parameter t, which stands for a condition. And my first line here, I assign the value of the variable f_lino in the method getFrame of the classes to the variable linum. And here, if the condition is satisfied, the message will be test on linum OK, or else the message is assigned to test on linum failed. And eventually, if the function is called, it will print out the message. And my second function is basically a function that contains several test cases that I have made and checked, and those test cases are for the next two functions. And here my third function is slope, and it has four parameters: x1, y1, x2, and y2. And this function is for finding the slope of a line that goes through the 2 points x1, y1, and x2, y2. So here, if the value of x2 equals the value of x1, this function will return none, because when that condition happens, the line that goes through the 2 points is literally a vertical line in the xy axis, so it does not have a slope, or in other words, the slope of the line goes to infinity or does not exist. And if that condition is not satisfied, this function will return this value, which is derived from the equation above it, and this value here is equal to the slope. So my final function is intercept, which has four parameters, similar to the function above it. And this function is for finding the y-intercept of the line that going through the 2 points. So here, if the slope is not defined, this function will return none, because if the line is a vertical line in the xy axis, that line is parallel to the y-axis, so they don't meet at any point, or else this function will return this value, which is derived from the function above it. If I consider s as the slope, this function is the equation of the line that goes through the 2 points x1, y1, x2, y2. So here, this function is equivalent to this function, and for example, the y-intercept of a line is basically the point whose coordinate x coordinate is 0. So if I plug the value of 0, if I plug x equal 0 to this equation, y will be equal to the value b. So eventually this function will return the value of b. So I will test it. So it's good. Thank you for listening.